still doing this at this age.
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players, and he's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do. What he's doing at this age. Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on.
Now here's Harden. Got a hand on it. Here we go. Here's Connect. Second shot opportunity. And finished off by Hayes.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Vincent with the ball. He's picked up by Jones.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
James Harden, good.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden, exceptional at slicing up the defense.
1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Hayes in the high post.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's Doncic. Back to Finney-Smith. Misses the three.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden can't hit. The Lakers lead by 10. Here's Doncic. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Harden. 1 second left. And he lays it up and in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers earning this break in the action, up 10. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Ryan, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
Wow! LeBron making some noise.
Tell you what, Just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And slam dunk by James.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket. And the finish, he's going to be something in a poster.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Team, give them some love.
Clippers trail by 15. Pass to Powell. 19-footer.
Norman
Uses the glass to drop it in.
This goes to.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Vanderbilt with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Inside. Here's Simmons. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 15. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
To the floor for the Clippers.
To the paint.
Leonard.
Here's Vanderbilt. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make the commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called. The interior game of Simmons is rock solid. When he gets a matchup he likes, he knows exactly how to exploit it. You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
To the middle. Leonard. Good work defensively by James. To the inside. Here's Connect.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climbing.
Inside. Vanderbilt slams it in.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times, that's a nice dime from the king.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
So it's the Clippers now. Vincent with the ball. Picked up by Powell. From deep three-point range. Now James. 12 points for him. Oh, he hammers it down in the face of Kawhi Leonard.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
And the Clippers call time here. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Bogdanovich. He's scoreless. Down low. Count the basket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Doncic. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Doncic has got 5.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Outside Harden. Here's Eubanks. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Harden, good.
Capable of doing great damage from outside. For Harden, I think it's simply about shooting with confidence.
Doncic right side. He takes it in. And Doncic with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Lakers on top, running away with it. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
That's his second personal
Clark, when you
foul.
watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And Simmons gets it to go.
The assist from
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Zubats. Can't cash it in from close range. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game, the way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And it's Harden penetrating. Here's Batum. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Lakers lead by 16. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the Clippers making a change here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Harden surveying the D. The 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
Outside Finney Smith. Knocks down the long J. Finney Smith got 10 points in the game.
Really good work by Finney Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot. And once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Pass to Hachimura. Outside Reeves. Back to Hachimura. Oh, solid D from Leonard.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Jones misses. The Lakers lead by 21. One thing that always stands out, Clark, the way Derrick Jones Jr. can levitate off the floor.
Yeah, he's got tremendous bounce, and you're right, he can just suspend himself in the air, which is unique. And it allows him to be an excellent defender because he can be 5 feet away from a guy and still bother him with his bounce and his length. And he's also become a pretty good corner pocket three-point shooter, too.
And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
They recover it. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Powell. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. Here's Jones. Goes up again. And the basket by Coffey.
Assist from Derrick
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Now here's Finney Smith. Defended by Jones. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
Great to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And again, the Lakers, no good. Clippers trail by 19. Here's Bogdanovich. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Bogdanovich off the mark. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their defensive efforts have paid off effectively. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Clippers trail by 19. Dunn outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Now, here is James. They get it back. Picked it. Here's Simmons. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Rui Hachimura.
You know, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to guard because he's got excellent speed. He knows how to use his body, and if you get too physical with him, he knows how to draw fouls.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
It's scooped up. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Another shot. Rebound by the Lakers. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Assisted.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
To the paint. Here's Vincent. James inside. Shot clock at 3. Puts up a 3. From deep. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Well, I don't think anybody is expecting this shot. LeBron showing some confidence with that long bomb.
Right side Simmons. Again, Simmons missing.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
Timeout for the Clippers.
And the Clippers call time here. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands. But that's easier said than done.
And the Clippers making a change here. And the Clippers have possession. Outside Simmons. And the Clippers miss again.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Hachimura from long range. Sinks it from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Pass to Zubac. To stop the run. Back to Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. A good look from Doncic. That falls. Nice speed that time from James.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And they recover it. Leonard for 3. He buries it from 3.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
And Doncic, here we go. Hachimura with room to shoot. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
For the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Leonard looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. Up and over Doncic. Offensive board. The kick out to Simmons. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense